Okay, so picture this. It's November 2025. You're in Las Vegas. The lights at BravoCon are just blinding.
hmm And Kandi Burruss, I mean, the mogul, the Grammy winner, she steps up to the stage.
And she's accepting this huge award, the Lifetime Achievement Award.
It was such a moment.
Yeah.
And she dedicates it to her husband, Todd Tucker.
Mm.
She thanks him for, and I'm quoting here, surviving the blogs, the lies, the truth, the actual fights.
Right. It felt like the ultimate victory lap for this Bravo power couple.
For a decade, they really were. The crowd is going wild. The cameras are flashing.
And then just days later, that award title becomes just profoundly ironic.
Because the bombshell drops. Kandi and Todd, the empire builders, are filing for divorce.
And that reality TV love story, it has officially turned into a massive legal drama.
Welcome to StarScope Report.
Join us as we uncover Hollywood drama, music industry shakeups, and viral influencer scandals. From red carpet surprises to social media controversies, we dive deep into the stories behind the fame.
And today, we are dissecting the absolute firestorm that is the split of Real Housewives of Atlanta alum Kandi Burruss and producer Todd Tucker.
Yeah, and this is so much more than just an 11-year marriage ending.
Oh, absolutely. This is a brutal fight over millions, over their kids, and over this, fascinating legal question. Can a prenup that was negotiated on camera actually be thrown out in court?
Okay, let's get into it. We have to start with the emotional side of this because the timing is just everything. So our first headline is this. The Bravo-celebrity who was secretly emotionally broken.
It's so fascinating when you look at how they started. They met on RHOA back in 2011, married in 2014, and then just spent the next decade weaving their entire lives together.
They have 2 kids together, Ace, who's 9, and Blaze, 6. And they're co-parenting 2 older kids, too. They're businesses. You can't even separate them. Old Lady Gang, the production company.
Right, OLG, that's their big restaurant chain. They built a literal empire.
But the filing timeline, that tells a totally different story. Kandi officially filed on Friday, November 21st, 2025. And she said the marriage was irretrievably broken.
But here's the key detail. The legal docs say they'd been separated since July 15th.
July. So for months, they were walking red carpets, celebrating at BravoCon.
While legally, they were already separated. The whole thing was just simmering right below the surface.
And Kandi's first public statement was, the classic PR move, all about protecting my peace and co-parenting with love and respect.
But that narrative didn't last long, did it?
Not at all. Sources started leaking, and the alleged reason it all blew up in November.
Right. The claim was that Kandi found out Todd had allegedly been talking to other women behind her back.
And the source made it really clear Kandi supposedly had no idea. She was blindsided.
That's what makes that BravoCon award so dark.
It's just unbelievably ironic. She's giving an award for surviving a reality TV marriage to the person who was allegedly, ending it.
It really just speaks to the pressure of keeping up appearances. And Kandi even admitted it herself right after the news broke.
Yeah, she went on an Amazon Live and was so raw. She said she was up and down and felt emotionally broken, even while she was putting on that strong Kandi smile for the cameras.
She had that line that went everywhere.
I've been going through it, child. Life has been lifing me.
Yeah, and she called herself the poster child for checking on your strong friend. It was just a vulnerable moment.
And that really adds context, right? Because she also admitted this split had been brewing for a while.
Exactly. The alleged infidelity might have been the final straw, but if you remember on RHOA, years ago, they were in therapy talking about this, about the emotional distance caused by their businesses.
So the very thing they built together.
It was also the thing that was kind of slowly pulling them apart. They were business partners first, it seems.
The professional relationship just strangled the personal one.
I think so. The stress of running an empire like OLG, the fame, co-parenting 4 kids, it created all these cracks. And then this alleged discovery just shattered everything.
Well, if you think these twists are fascinating, you really need to make sure you're subscribed. Because the emotional chaos we've just talked about, it is nothing compared to the legal war that kicked off just days later.
Oh, yeah. This is where we get into the money. And our next headline is the $30 million question. Todd Tucker challenges the prenup using the day of wedding strategy.
Okay, the money gap here is central to this whole thing, and it is huge.
It's massive. Kandi's net worth from her music, her shows, everything, it's estimated at around $30 million.
$30 million. And Todd's is reportedly, what, $400,000?
Around $400,000, yeah. So that prenup, the one we all watch them fight over on TV, that is Kandi's financial shield.
And Todd went right for it.
Wasted no time. filed a counterclaim, and immediately challenged its validity.
But how can he do that? It was signed over a decade ago. Doesn't the fact that it was all filmed actually make it stronger?
Well, he's using a pretty common legal tactic. It's just really hard to prove. He's claiming duress.
Duress, as in he was forced to sign it.
Basically, yeah.
Oh.
He alleges he was pressured into signing the final document literally moments before the wedding ceremony. And crucially, that his lawyer wasn't there.
So the idea is that he was rushed, he was emotional, he didn't really know what he was signing right before saying, I do.
Exactly. And if a judge actually agrees with him and throws out the prenup, well, the entire game changes.
Oh, so...
Georgia is an equitable distribution state. That doesn't mean 50-50. It means what the court thinks is fair. Todd could then get a share of all the assets they built during the marriage.
So that would include Old Lady Gang, the production companies, everything.
Everything. And he could even seek alimony from Kandi. It's a massive financial play.
Wow. Okay, so that's why he's fighting it so hard. But Kandi has a secret weapon, right?
She has the ultimate insurance policy.
Right.
The reality TV footage.
You're kidding.
Not at all. Her legal team plans to submit clips from the spin-off show, Kandi's Wedding, as actual evidence.
And what does that footage even show?
It allegedly shows the entire negotiation process, which took months. It shows Todd, on camera, saying he was good to sign after having all that time to review it with his lawyer.
I can't get over this. Mama Joyce's warnings about Todd are basically being proven right in court, but by Kandi's own production crew.
It's unbelievable, and it makes Todd's claim of duress look incredibly weak. It's one thing to say you felt pressured. It's another thing when there's video evidence of you calmly agreeing to the terms over a period of weeks.
So the show that exposed their marriage problems might be the very thing that saves her $30 million empire.
It's the ultimate double-edged sword. But you know things are really bad when the fight over millions is just the opening act.
Yeah, because the battle over money escalated fast. It turned into a fight for their kids, and that's maybe the most shocking part of this whole thing.
Which brings us to our next headline. Custody battle erupts. Todd demands primary custody, citing Kandi's Broadway return.
So in her first filing, Kandi just asked for joint custody. Pretty standard stuff, right? It fit with her whole amicable co-parenting vibe.
Very standard. But Todd's response was a total curveball. He didn't just ask for joint. He demanded primary physical custody of Ace and Blaze.
Primary? On what grounds?
His reasoning was, let's say, deeply strategic. He used Kandi's career success against her.
He cited her schedule and specifically her big return to Broadway in Julia Jew.
Yep. He argued that since she'll be in New York from December through March, and the kids live in Georgia, that he is the more stable, consistent parent in Atlanta.
That feels like a major legal power play.
Oh, it is. And it's almost certainly motivated by money. To make this move, he hired a legal heavyweight, Randy Kessler.
The name sounds familiar.
It should. He's represented other Bravo stars like Portia and Nene in their divorces. He knows this world inside and out.
And Kandi's lawyer.
Kandi hired Adama McKinnon, who, get this, actually trained under Kessler.
So it's the mentor versus the protege in a Bravo legal showdown. You can't make this stuff up.
You really can't. But Todd's strategy here is key. If he gets primary physical custody, then Kandi, as the high earner, would legally have to pay him a substantial amount in child support every month.
I get the financial angle, but it just feels so calculated to use her Broadway job, a huge career moment for her, as a weapon to take the kids.
Well, his lawyer would frame it purely in terms of stability and routine. That Kandi relies on nannies, while Todd provides the consistent parental presence at home. Legally, it's a sound argument, even if the motive feels off.
So what was Kandi's response? She must have fought back.
Immediately. She amended her own filing to also seek primary custody.
Okay.
Her argument is that she ensures stability by paying for a great nanny, and more importantly, that the kids have this huge support system of grandparents, aunts, uncles, all living within a few miles of their home.
So she's arguing her whole family provides this stability, not just one person.
Exactly. It's a smart countermove. But it's just awful that the kids are caught in the middle of this.
It really is. And the wildest part is, well, all this legal warfare is happening.
They're putting on a totally united front in public. They spent Blaze's birthday together. They did Thanksgiving as a family.
How do you even do that? Agree to carve a turkey one day and then have your lawyers try to destroy each other in court the next?
I think it shows you that this stopped being about a marriage breaking up and became about a business partnership being dissolved. A very messy, very high-stakes business.
And the biggest takeaway from all of this has to be the camera. This whole case proves that in the world of reality TV, The stuff you film for entertainment can become the most important evidence you have.
Absolutely. Every film negotiation, every on-camera promise, it all has real-world legal weight now. Kandi's need to document everything for Bravo might just be the thing that saves her entire fortune.
You've been listening to StarScope Report, where Jordan and Jamie uncover the stories shaping Hollywood, music, and pop culture. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that keep the stars shining.